Man, it's been a minute. I'm kind of in a rough mood. But I I said everything about the kitten in my Discord if you're wondering why I disappeared for a bit. It's all in my Discord. Um I'm trying to not think too much about it. I might have to mute in a bit because my parents went out to do some shopping. I told them an hour and a half. It's been an hour and a half and they're still out, as far as I know. And the dogs are gonna bark whenever they get back, so I'm gonna have to mute whenever that happens. But aside from that, I've had a bit of a rough day, so if I seem a little irritable, it's because since the start of my day hasn't been the greatest. So, I am just gonna get on with the game. We will be doing Vanessa's endings. We did the mask ending for her, I believe. Hold on, let's check real quick. Endings. Yeah, we did the mask ending for her. So that means one less pirate plunder. Thank goodness. So we gotta get the slacker ending, which I'll probably get last since it's like the easiest. I might just go along this way and get money first, which is the Talbot Files, and then evil, which is the extra animatronics, and then ultimate, then slacker. A lunatic is going to be horrendous, but we'll get there. God, my throat's already getting scratchy. I will only read new stuff, so if it's not new, it's getting skipped. Sorry, chat. We gonna need a lot of money.
Hello? Hey, I hope this message finds you well. Now I've got a salvaging job
I
in the
guess I'll
morning,
listen
and
to
I
him this
imagine
time.
you got a long night ahead of you, so for both of our sakes, I'll try to make this brief. First and foremost, your job. I'm sure your manager already went over this, but wouldn't hurt to cover it again. So you, as the night watchman here, have two duties. Keeping intruders out, and keeping all our equipment in here safe. Most notable of which, of course, being our animatronic band. You see, the animatronic characters here, you may notice they tend to move around at night. Don't fret, it's completely normal. Even animatronics need their exercise. Stops their mechanisms from locking up when they need to perform in the morning, and saves our maintenance crew a lot of hassle. Now, that normally
It's okay, you can always leave if you need to. The VOD will always be up for you.
They also have a tendency to wander to parts of the building they aren't supposed to be in, which might also include your office. Because of that, you'll want to keep an eye on them with your cameras. Just make sure they aren't straying too far.
Alright, enough. This guy's all up in my ears. I've had enough talking for today. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I had a kind of rough weekend with everything that's like been going on and everything. But I'm trying to make the best out of it and move on. It's not the easiest thing to do whenever you're not exactly surrounded by the most supportive people. But enough of the negativity. I want positivity today. That scared the heck out of me. I wasn't paying attention. We almost died there, chat. I got yapping too much. Oh, thank you. I will always accept the head pats. I hear one of yous. Thank you. I appreciate it. Man, we're gonna have $15, chat. $15. It's only 8. Should we go for 30 first? Might want to get some power. We got enough time. Might as well. We want those Talbot files after all. My tracking's a bit messed up. I don't know why it does this. I really need to look into it and fix it. Alright, that's enough. We should save some power. You should probably definitely get some sleep. Sleep's very important. I would know. I'm not in the best of health because I have sleep problems. I mean, you could always leave me on and just sleep through the gameplay. What are these stickers for? Why do I keep getting more stickers, chat? Do they, like, mean something? So we got the bunny. I think the first one we got was this, like, duck. And then we got the bunny, then we got Foxy, and now purple guy. What do the stickers mean? That's awesome. I don't play Roblox, but I know there's a lot of cool stuff on Roblox. I do watch people play it. But it's not my cup of tea. I'm surprised I actually got Foxy there. Almost 16 whole dollars. $20.99. That's awesome. $20.99. Alright, we've already seen all this. We skip it. It's the boss. Alright, so 3 animatronics. Withered Foxy and Endo. Let's see here. Is there anyone in particular you guys want? Because if I can control today. Because these two are the easiest to deal with for me. So I always get them.
Where am I?
We have him, Withered Chica, Withered Bonnie, and Golden Freddy. Alrighty, I hope you sleep well. Good night. Thank you. Why didn't that toggle? Let me check VTube Studio real quick. 'Cause that should have toggled. No, hold on. Apps. Are you serious? My Twitch account isn't logged in? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Rude. Alright, I'll play the animation because I'm not gonna cheap you out of that. Alright. There we go. I ain't cheaping someone out of their point redeems. No, alright. Now let's get back to business. Do. I guess I'll get Chica. Oh, what a nice price. It's $100 if I remember
Come get
correctly.
your upgrade here.
Yeah, $100. We only need to get it on night 5. Not night 5. Night 4. Alright, so be getting both of these. Do. The boy. There once lived a boy, a very ordinary boy. Not too short, not too tall. Not too smart, not too dull. And yet one day, he found himself full of ambition. He told his mother right then and there that he would become a police officer, and a fireman, and an astronaut. Of course, his mother knew this was all silly. Nobody can be everything all at once. But the boy would not hear it. One day he left home to pursue his dreams, and in his foolishness he soon found himself. It's strange. I do not seem to actually recall how the story ends. Oh well, I suppose it's up to you to write your own ending now. Ah! We got all the stories! It seems I have now told you every story I know. I know stories are not my strong suit, but I thank you for listening all the same. If you would like me to tell you one of these stories again, feel free to ask. I shall do so free of charge, yeah! I love you, Upgrade Cadet. Well, that's everything. We go back to work. I can never skip him.
Yep, okay. Hi. Sorry, the guy that called you last night can't quite get back to you. He got into a pretty nasty accident with the office locker right when he finished recording your message. And, apparently the animatronics filled it with the heaviest stuff they could find, and the thing just tipped right over onto him. It's still lying there.
I think he still may be in it, actually.
I have no idea where they managed to find that many blocks of pure tungsten in it, but you know Freddy and the gang, they're some real kidders. That aside, I heard you make some salvages last night. That's good. I don't really know how those ones work. Not my jurisdiction. So I guess it's up to you to figure that out.
Hold on.
Other
I'm
than
actually
that, we've
picking
been
something up.
noticing
It
some
might have been my
strange
breath.
behavior
I'm
from some of
sorry
the
if so.
animatronics. Namely,
Oh,
they
right. I need to do that. I'll be right back. Alright, I think it was nothing, chat. I think just one of the dogs was just barking. Just a bark.
really like getting your vent system now. If you switch to the vent setting on your monitor and see one just crawling around up there, it might be a good idea to set an audio alert nearby to pull it away from your office. Now, if one does get into your office, don't worry, just try throwing on that spare Freddy head for a bit until they go away. Usually fools them pretty easily. That should be it. I'm actually coming up on the end of my shift here, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna recklessly meander my way over towards the exit door.
Goated. I love him so much. He genuinely makes me think of Kyle. Kyle would be that way. Alright, I'm gonna have to just lose that, man. That's too many for me. Oh, that was intense. Oh shoot, power.
Does somebody need a hug? My sensors aren't what they used to be. Hello?
Come on, we need more tokens. They're our main moneymaker. More tokens. God dang it. That genuinely scared me, chat. I heard you, Bonnie.
If I could just squeeze past here, I must be seeing things.
Yay, more circus order if I can speak, chat. That's just endo.
Hello?
I might have broke something.
come on. Let me just get like $20.
If I could just squeeze past here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Foxy! No, I wanted to get $20. Oh, we still got $20, but oh well. I wanted 20 in pure tokens. I love the blue of this establishment.
Let's play!
Mango. Not me getting lost. I've been through this so many times, I should know it like the back of my hand.
Let's party!
Alright. We will see what's available for upgrades, but
Come get your
I might
upgrade
not
here.
get anything. This one's really good, but nah. We leave in with our $74. So that way, we can afford the Talbot files the next night. Now, we won't play as much of this tonight, so we gotta save our power. Man, I predicted that I would have needed to do that.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
Hello? I am clicking you. Please let me click you. Right.
Hi.
Alright, that's enough of that.
If I could just squeeze past here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
That one was a close one. Please leave. Please leave. Thank you.
Hi.
And I don't know how I did that, chat.
If I could just squeeze past here. Must have been the wind.
Man, I knew Freddy was about to show up, but also, ads are gonna start in 2 minutes, chat.
Hello?
I had a dream with Springtrap in it, but in my dream, I caused Springtrap. It was weird. I don't really remember it.
Does somebody need a hug? Must have
Yes.
been the wind.
I do need a hug, but not from you. No offense. Can you go? Why? I hear you. There you are.
If I could just squeeze past here.
Yippee! We didn't get nearly as much as we normally do. Yeah, seems about right. Alright. Man, who are we gonna get here? You know what? First, we're gonna get my boy.
I want to tell you about it.
And then there's not really many to choose. I am not getting him. Alright. Forgot the phantoms were an option, to be honest. You know what? Yeah. Oh shoot, we're in ads. I'm so sorry, chat. I will just finish salvaging and then we'll chill for a moment.
Come get your upgrade here.
Super, wait. Alright, now we'll vibe. You know what? To make it a little bit less awkward, I'll just do this. And we'll just vibe to the music for now. For like a minute. Alright,
Come
ads
get your
are
upgrade here.
wrong button. Let me do that real quick. Alright. Oh, we're 1 penny off from just having straight 7s. Alright, now we are going to suffer. Not really. I'm picking like the easiest animatronics for me to deal with. We can just vibe.
Yeah, you.
Enough. Quiet, you. No thank you, Chica. Thank you, Mimic. You know what? I'll leave the Mimic on. Oh! Oh, why did that happen? Did you see that, chat? The frame drop? I think the Mimic is actually saying, frick you. Man, Chica is aggressive. Girl, calm down.
If I could just squeeze past here. Must have been the wind.
Nothing to see here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my little Lindo.
Hello?
Sorry, Foxy. Who am I gonna get? Who am I gonna get? Alright. Hard choice. I'm thinking... Nightmarion. Nightmarion.
I know you're in here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Maybe Fredbear. Fredbear's always goated.
Hello?
We'll have to see. Maybe I'll go for Nightmare Balloon Boy. I actually don't mind his mechanic all that much. It's actually kind of fun if you ain't got anything going on.
I know you're in here somewhere. Must have been the wind.
Yes, purely the wind, nothing else.
Hello?
Give me the mimic one again.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
Fine. No more. No more TV. No more TV, chat. I lied.
Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind.
We'll leave it on this Vanessa one. Fitting because we are currently playing Vanessa. Why? Why? Thank you. Foxy, hurry up and leave. Thank you.
Well, hey there. Isn't it fancy catching you here?
Yeah, bye. Oh, I hate doing that to Mr. Hippo. I love him. $8. $8. That's rough. Cold chill. Well, we already got the main thing we need. Alright. I ain't exactly too sure who I want. You know what? We'll get Nightmare Fredbear. Since I usually keep it pretty cold. We're definitely not getting him. You know what? Frick it, we ball. And you know what? Pretty good.
Come get your upgrade here.
I could get any combination of these except for these two together. You know what? I haven't ever gotten those before. And frick it, we ball. Because now we can get some unique voice lines. I kind of wish I did this with a bunch of vent animatronics, but oh well. Because now we got shades, which will help a bit. Oh my god!
Hey, it's me again. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You seem real wise with the security stuff by now, so I'll just leave you to it. But just don't forget to check out the shop and buy something if you find yourself struggling with anything. Oh yeah, I actually did end up dying last night. The bullet ricocheted off of Freddy's head and right back into my skull. So my soul is trapped inside this phone. You have fun with your last shift.
Please pass here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
I didn't need to do that, but
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you
I'm
doing?
trying to watch
I'm
TV.
doing. I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games.
Hello?
And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but
I like the shit.
you know, it's I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine, you know, building block games and other such sorts. And there's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know?
I get you,
In the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know, Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not.
Absolutely
it's not
not.
right. We're a family restaurant for kids and grown-ups alike. That I forget the line, but you know, it's a wonderful place to feel safe and not really think about these sorts of things. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I just don't feel right about it. Well, anyway, speaking of concern for the children, have you seen the pizzas that they've been serving recently?
I have not.
I've been looking at the menu, and I actually went behind the kitchen to check it out. Some of the ingredients that have been there for a little longer than I think is safe, honestly. I really think they should address that as soon as possible. That could lead to some
Absolutely.
problems down the line. But, who am I to say? I'm not really one who eats pizza, nor much of anything, really, given that I'm, you know, a robot, I suppose.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
You know.
Bye-bye.
Well, anywho, I've got to run some errands, so I'll see you around.
Good luck with that. Be safe. Thank you. It'd be pretty chill. That scared me.
If I could just squeeze past
Rude. I spent $20 on these. How I'm feeling. Because of Chica. Saying that my shades are tacky.
Bye-bye. I know you're in here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used to be. Hello?
Getting some pretty crazy gameplay up in here. I still got it.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
Man, it's only 5. It's only 5.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
Oh my god, why is this so insane? Man, this feels like a Vanny Must Die mode. Oh, that was close. Kyle would hate the number of tokens I got. He hates that I reference brain rot. And I think his reactions are hilarious. First week done and dusted. Looking forward to getting some rest. It's the boss. Again. Whoa, hey, is everything alright? No, everything is not alright. I've been scammed, swindled, hoodwinked. When were you gonna tell me about these files, huh? Wait, what files? The ones I found in your office, you stooge. I took a look through them, and as it turns out, those jerks who sold me the company were hiding millions of property right under my nose. Look, you're the only chump I can trust with this, so shut your trap and listen up. According to these files, there's a secret bunker out there in the middle of the woods. And, more importantly, the place is stuffed with stuffed to the brim with animatronics that could make me rich. I don't know, I'm not super enthusiastic about going salvaging again. Is there anything in it for me? Fine, I'll sweeten the deal. If you do this for me, I'll take you out to a steakhouse I like. My treat. You know what? It's a deal. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Now move it. Time is money. I've come this far. I guess I might as well see it through to the end. Time to investigate this bunker. Alright, so we need to get Lolhack's baby. I think that's everyone. Alright, let me check real quick. Alright, need to get Lolhack's baby and Funtime Freddy? Didn't I get him? No, I didn't. I death coined him. That's what I did. No? No, I just haven't gotten Freddy yet. Alright, we're gonna go straight back to baby. And then we'll go get Lolhacks, and then Freddy. Actually, we should get Freddy first so we can stop at Cadet.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Excuse me?
We got lost.
Alright, first you gotta add a new animatronic, select one from the pop-up menu. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem too difficult.
Come get your upgrade here.
A couple dollars off. You know what? Frick it, we ball. This is gonna be horrible. Horrible combination.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hey,
I shouldn't even
chum,
worry about
it's
that.
Amelia,
What is that?
your boss. Now, keep an eye on those bots, eh? They're shiny and worth a lot of gold coins. But they're also some real jerks. And I already made a reservation at this steakhouse, so you better make it out of there in one piece, eh? Don't be a stooge, and have a rotten night.
Now what is that I spot? I do not have to do this. Does somebody need a hug? Ask a fickle one.
Bruh. This is going rough.
If I could just squeeze past here. I see something.
God. Alright, I need to death point someone.
I'll find.
Dang, you got killed by a guy with no legs. That's not a good look.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious.
It's gonna get much.
I don't know what the Bitty Baps do. Hold on. You know what? Frick it. Oh. Okay. Shoot, sorry, Mangle. I don't think I can do this, chat.
If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things.
Oh my god. I can't even tell.
I know you're in here somewhere. Bye-bye. Tacky.
Oh god dang it.
You never get off my wild ride. Ha 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 ha.
I love him. I love him so much. Alright, we are going to need the death coin. Phantom Balloon Boy. I regret picking him, honestly.
A new irritation.
Oh, this one is horrible. Why did I pick him? Hi, baby. Swear to God. Why do they make that sound?
Well, am I glad to see?
I shut the door. I know, Freddy. I know. I know.
Behold my troop.
Come on.
That show is for you.
That is.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, frick. Whew.
I like the shape you're rocking.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
I guess you just couldn't survive 5 nights at Frick Bears 3.
Yeah. I'm struggling.
Incoming transmission.
Actually, I'm gonna need to, Death Coin Malhair. I realized what I had done.
Protocol completed successfully.
Thank you. God, I am struggling, chat.
A new irritation.
Look here. God darn it.
Huh?
Curiosity tickled the cat, but it won't bring it back.
Bruh.
Behold my troop.
Horrible pics. Uh-oh, Springy Boy. Oh, wait, I don't have him.
Well, hey there. Isn't it fancy catching you here? You know,
Yeah.
it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you?
The
It's going well?
Yeah.
You know, thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. There's a stage name for that whole Rockstar gig. But
Yeah.
ever since he picked up that Rockstar gig, he never really had time for any of his old friends or hanging out. And, you know, I wasn't doing this. However, the other day, he called me and asked, "Hey, Monty, I mean Hippo, you wanna catch up and go fishing?" Now, of course, I couldn't say no to that, so I packed my fishing boat, put it on the back of the truck, and I drive over to where he said to meet up, which was this old shack out his old. Now, I don't know why he'd asked me to drive so far, but the old shack was stationed right next to this old pond. And he'd stated that it was a very good pond for fishing. But I digress. So I drive over. I meet him over at the old shack. Creepy old shack it was. Covered in gold, the wood was barely holding together, and there was spider webs everywhere.
Bye-bye.
And I'd asked him, "Hey, Monty, is this your shack?" I assume he didn't hear me, because instead of answering my question, he looked over to me and held up this big burlap sack he was carrying. And he said, "Hey, Hippo,
I thought I had that door closed.
I was starving over here.
I get you, girl. I'm pretty hungry, too.
Alert! Incoming transmission. Alert!
Kick it.
Wait, what? Who? I have no idea who was added, and not gonna lie, I'm scared.
Hi.
I have 12 tokens. Will that
Man, I'm
help?
glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently, and we being a children's entertainment restaurant, I think the company should branch into toys. You know,
Please.
I thought that was an interesting
Oh.
subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your
I
boss,
need
'cause,
them.
looking at the children and
Oh my god. I'm
Welcome to the
struggling.
family.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling so bad.
Alert! Incoming transmission.
man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently, and we being a children's entertainment restaurant, I think the company should branch into toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject. And I thought you could bring it up to your boss,
It's so hard.
looking at the children and seeing the
Bacon.
toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and
I ain't got
collectible
bacon.
action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed
I don't
between
eat
now
bacon,
and when
actually.
me and Orville grew up back in the 40s. See, back then, safety standards were subpar.
Somebody
And
needs
this was made very obvious by a lot of settlers, but more importantly, children's toys were awfully strange. Now, I had a lot of arguments with Orville about this kind of stuff. Specifically, we had this toy set, and it was weird, you know, Orville came from a...
Oh my god, I didn't hear him.
Start.
I didn't hear him. I'm struggling so bad. I just need a death coin.
incoming transmission.
I'm trying to look for the
Must have been the wind.
15. Well, that's a better price than the shop.
Hello?
Process complete. Shutting down.
Good boy. That's a good boy.
Just
150.
Much worse.
You're right. I clicked that little twerp. Oh my god. Come on!
I must be seeing things.
I need the tokens. I need them. Oh, god dang it.
I was looking for a new suit. I suppose you will have to do.
I definitely need to take out Malhair. Oh my god. I'm struggling so bad.
Behold my true power! Meow?
Can I just...
Here comes a new challenger!
Well, I have 0 right now, so, I can't help you that much. I keep losing them. I keep losing them, I'm sorry.
If I could just squeeze past here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Please, please do this for me, please.
They're in here somewhere. Must have been the way.
Please. Yeah, I forgot where he was. Yeah, I know that line. Bruh, already get out of here. Oh my god, he's so obnoxious. Dude! Oh. Thank you for being so gracious, Endo.
Bye-bye!
If I could just squeeze past here. Must have been the way.
It's over.
Aw, don't cry 'cause I bit off your face. You look better this way.
Better to you.
A new evolution!
Sorry, Mango. Where are you at? There you are. Ah, Puppet, I was about to get you.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm sorry, Puppet.
Incoming transmission. Alert!
Meow?
Of all of them, why did it give me my least favorite 3? My least favorite 3. Funtime Foxy, Scott, Candy. I'm so sad. I'm sorry I peeked the mic. You know what? Frick it. Okay, I can live with that. I shouldn't be flipping like that until I get the, Yeah, I love Candy as a character. I hate his mechanics. Like, I just hate his mechanics, that's it. Button.
Oh, you poor little panicky patrol man can't even use your mouse right.
Sad part is he's right. Though I'm not a man. I'm a patrol woman.
Behold my true power!
Wrong button. Where are you at? There you are. Now, right now, Mr. Hippo.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Does somebody need a hug? Tacky.
As much as I want to, I'm just trying to win.
Well, hey there. Isn't it fancy catching you? You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you? Things going well?
Does somebody need a
You know, thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty.
That's a piece of cake.
I know he doesn't like the light.
Cake.
That's why I'm using it against him. God. Oh, come on.
Hello? I like the shape you're rocking. Does somebody need a hug? The wind.
Well, am I glad to see you?
Oh,
you know,
God
I've
dang it.
actually been thinking about it a lot recently. Specifically magic, because my buddy Orville, he's a magician.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a lot of argument about the believability of magic, whether or not it can do the thing. For me, magic is strange. I've heard about all sorts of different things and all sorts of spiritual, strange subjects. Like, pretty sure I've heard something about remnant being uttered here. That's here, no there. I don't really understand any of that. What I do understand is card games. And the card games. For example, I can't. It's something.
Blow out that cake.
But been seeing some of the kids' older brothers and sisters playing in the big kids section.
I cannot
It was
hear.
interesting, and I had a closer look every once in a while, and they would show me the ropes, and I gotta say, card games are the game, huh? Now back in my day, we used to just play blackjack and poker and go fish and tiddlywinks or whatever, and it's interesting how complicated modern
It's
things can really
Jover.
get. Have you ever tried to use a computer? Of course you have.
L? Okay. I did take an L. Kyle's on break, so I'm gonna respond to him. He's telepathically telling you to stop. Well, telepathically tell him I need to survive. Please. To show you a new magic trick. Well, me a new magic trick. I didn't think you did magic. I thought he was a pirate.
A new irritation.
His magic trick is blindness. I don't think I would enjoy that trick.
Hi.
Maybe another time. Just not right now.
I must be seeing things.
God dang it, Mangle!
Sorry about your head. Though I guess you weren't using it for much anyway.
Mangle, why you gotta be mean like that? Yeah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Anything that isn't shadow pretty. I'm dealing with baby pretty quickly. Oh my god.
Hello? I like the shape you're rocking.
My god.
The quick red fox jumped the lazy night guard.
I'm struggling so much.
A new irritation.
God. Nothing but bad RNG. Alright, you're fine. That's not very fine. God. Oh. My God. Chad, I'm dying.
Can get much.
If you put Shadow Freddy on there, I am never taking him. Goodness.
I'll find you eventually.
No, you won't.
If I could just squeeze past here. Ugh, tacky.
Please. Please, I need the cameras. Quickly grab those. Leave me alone!
Oh, security guy. I know you're in here somewhere. Lost in the wind.
Not all of us can be saved.
Well, it's ad time, so I'm gonna play some mini games to chill out. What trophies do I need? This one is gonna be really tough. I feel like I'll get it on Fritz's though. Because, what is my biggest? Maybe. Yeah, I should get it on Fritz's. Not mask. Money ending. These are all for mini games. Not sure this one. This one's tough because you have to sell it for 55 tokens. And it's just really tough. This one I could easily do. Right now I'm trying to get everyone, so I kinda can't, since I've unfortunately already salvaged you. I had to salvage Baby, Funtime Freddy, and LOL Hacks. Hello! So, to complete this, I need those 3. I will on Fritz's money ending run, get a little bit. But we gotta wait. Any new concept art? Nope. What other trophies we need? 10 custom night challenges. We'll get that one. This one's tough. I got close with a 25-minute run. But I think it'll be easier actually on the harder difficulties because you don't need all the coins. Just like you don't need to constantly be playing mini games. Well, you do, but it'll be quicker because you get more over the night. I'm almost here. This run should unlock the rest. I will get this one eventually. That one's not too difficult. I will get this one. Hopefully, get every ending on Lunatic. We will get this one as well. Because I believe that's the Lunatic, money ending. And then clear every custom night challenge. We will get there eventually. But since ads are over, let's get back to, the night. And grinding this nightmare of a night out. The boss. Sorry, boss. I'm ignoring you. Oh, come on. I flicked down the cameras. Yeah, there you are. Uh-oh. Okay, got all of them in there.
I like the shape you're rocking.
If I could just... Must have been the wind.
Whoopsie.
Hey, over here. Take it away, Bon Bon. Oh, come on. Does somebody need a...
Freddy should give me a raise for this.
Freddy should give you a raise for this. I agree, Bonnie. Now go tell him.
Here comes a new shot.
Alright, him any day of the week. Wait. Okay, this ain't so bad.
Really gonna do 5 nights of this? I guess it's not.
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently. We being a children's entertainment restaurant, we'd, I think, the company should branch into, toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss, because, looking at the children's toys, they bring in all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now.
I couldn't hear.
Want something done right? You gotta do it yourself.
Truer words never spoken.
Things gonna get muddy.
Alright, I got all of them. Sorry, Mango.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
I just closed the door.
Man wishes he were as fast as me.
I just shut the door, Chet.
Alert! Incoming transmission! If I could just squeeze past here, I must be seeing things.
Come on!
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking.
Careful with that flashlight. You almost got me caught.
Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Alert! Incoming transmission!
Any more? Nope. Come on! Oh, frame rate. Oh, God.
Bye-bye. Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Sparky, not now. Oh, wrong one.
Check this out. Oh, come on.
God dang it.
You won't be needing your old skeleton anymore. Not when you have me. Ha 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 ha.
True. True. I kinda hate how everything has a sound cue in this game. Like, sound cues are very useful. And well, the only animatronic who does not have a sound cue, or two really, are the marionette and Lefty. And Lefties is for when it's too late. The marionette just straight up doesn't have one. Which I'm thankful for because my poor head. But when everything has a sound cue, it hurts. Well, Baby doesn't. But she does make a sound. I hate the sound they make. Why?
A new irritation.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Why, am I glad to see you? You know, I'd actually been thinking about it a lot recently.
Bye-bye.
Specifically magic, because my buddy Orville is a magician. And there's a lot of argument in the world about the believability of magic, whether or not it can even be a real thing. And for me, magic is strange. I've heard about all sorts of different things, and all sorts of spiritual, strange subjects, like, pretty sure I've heard something about remnant being uttered here and there. But that's here and no here nor there. I don't really understand any of that. What I do understand is card games. And the card games have been getting really popular recently.
Yeah.
For example, I can't, it's something. But...
Oh, come on, Foxy.
She beckons your name.
Things can get much.
Aww. Who was... Who was at it? You know what? Can't I, Dang, no I can't. That sucks.
I know you're in here somewhere.
Oh.
Ugh, tacky.
I see, I see.
I like the shape you're rocking.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
I literally just opened the door. If I would have just kept it shut, it would have been fine. I clicked. Alright, let's fix that.
Let's give the birthday boy a big hug.
Bye-bye. If I could just squeeze past here, my senses aren't what they used to be.
Wrong thing.
Oh, come on!
Oh, I didn't hear Freddy
Not
the
everyone
first
is
time.
suited for this job, but I can help with that.
The first time I got the death coin and death coin who I wanted. It was Jover. Alright. Trying to think about how I can make this easier.
I like the shape you're rocking.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing?
Hello?
I'm doing... I've been a little stressed out, actually.
What's up?
Video game sponsors that we've had. Guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but... You know, it's... I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine, you know, building block games and other other such sorts. There's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? In the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know? Fazbears and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a family
I see what
restaurant
you mean.
for kids and grown-ups alike. I forget the line, but you know, it's a wonderful place to feel safe and not really think about these sorts of things. I don't know. I just don't feel right about it. Well, anyway, speaking of concern for the children, have you seen the pizzas that they've been serving recently? I've been looking at the menu, and I actually went behind the kitchen to check it out. Some of the ingredients there have been there for a little longer than I think is safe, honestly. I really think they should address that as soon as possible. That could lead to some problems down the line. But who am I to say? I'm not really one who eats pizza, nor much of anything, really, given that I'm, you know, a robot. But anyway, I've got to run some errands, so I'll see you.
Go ahead, bud. See ya. Oh, god dang it. Puppet, I was about to get to you.
That's better.
My head is hurting.
Gonna get mud.
My sensors aren't what they used to be. Does somebody need a hug? My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Hey, over here. Ready or not, here I come.
Does somebody need a hug? Remembering.
Mangle!
Don't think I didn't see you looking at me. Do you really think I'm that pretty?
Yes. Yes, I do, Mangle. You're the prettiest.
Behold my true
Ah.
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking.
This is the end of you.
Thank you. Man.
A new irritation.
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently that we being a children's entertainment restaurant, I think, the company should branch into, toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss, because, looking at the children and seeing the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now and when me and Orville grew up back in the 40s. See, back...
God dang it.
You never stood a chance, no bones about it.
Chat, it might be Jover.
Behold my troop.
Heads are better than one.
Stop it, Mangle. God dang it.
I must be seeing things.
Mess with the Faz,
You get the bear. Yeah, yeah.
Behold my
about to close it.
Oh, I just love a good old floundering.
Man, this is rough.
Behold my Hi.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing?
Really?
I'm doing.
Kinda.
I've been a little stressed out actually. I've been thinking.
Really now?
About the video game sponsors that
Know
we've
you're
had.
in here
The
somewhere.
guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine. You know, building block games and other such sorts. And sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? In the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know, Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not
100%.
It's not right. We're a family restaurant for kids. Grown-ups alike.
Come on.
I'm so hungry, I could eat a night guard.
I love that. But why is it so echoey, bro?
Alert! Incoming transmission!
Ah.
Hello? I like the shape you're rocking.
I was trying to click a different camera.
Know you're in here somewhere. Tack.
Ah.
Don't forget who runs things around here.
A new irritation.
I should have clicked random.
Well, now that we're together, let's hang.
Okay. What you want to do first, Mangle? What you want to do first? I'll hang.
Behold my...
If I could just squeeze past here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
How long does this go on for?
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. I'm doing... I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about
Blow out the
the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring a new console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. Normally, I'm not bothered by this, but... You know, it's... I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine. You know, building block games and other such sorts. There's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? In the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know, Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a family restaurant for kids and grown-ups alike. I forget the line, but you know, it's a wonderful place to feel safe and really think about these sorts of things. I don't know. I just don't feel right.
Oh my
But
god.
anyway, speaking of concern.
You make an adorable corpse.
I really wish I had the option to turn off some sound cues because, oh my god. That would save me so much. I'm out of water. I'm sad. Next ad break, I'll get some water.
Behold my... I like the shape you're rocking.
God.
Must have been the wind. I know you're in here somewhere.
Time to blow out the candles.
My sensors aren't
Oh, come
God, my throat feels all jacked up and I don't know why. Sorry, chat.
Ugh, tacky.
somewhere.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing. I've been a little stressed out actually.
Ready for a
The
surprise?
video game sponsors that we've had. These guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but you know, it's. I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine. You know, building block games and other such sorts. And there's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, violent video games. It doesn't feel right. in these halls, you know?
God dang it, it's
In
over.
the halls of our.
You look like a girl.
I am a girl. But yeah, we've kind of gone insane. We are doing the money ending on Vanessa. God, great observation. Yeah, I know, right? You click like a girl. Yeah, I think I am a girl. It would make sense for me to click like a girl. But yeah, we've kind of gone insane. I have a lot of conflicting animatronics. Got Sherlock Holmes here. Yeah, yeah, friggin' who would his Watson be? The other Balloon Boy or Plush Trap? I'm leaning towards Plush Trap. But yeah, trying to get the last 3 animatronics I need to fill out the character page, and it's not going well. Yeah, I know, right?
Things can get much.
And this is fine. Bro, leave me alone. Yeah, that's a girl. Yeah, really.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
And I oop.
That showbiz for you.
Yeah, that do be showbiz. Thank you, Freddy. Ah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no wonder. You click like a girl is clearly a girl.
If I could just bye-bye. Tacky.
Hello?
Yeah.
Error in action number 1 of jump scare event for object endoskeleton, variable, quote, voice line ID, unquote, not set before reading.
Oh man, it's okay, Endo. It's okay. I still love you. Yeah, I realized what had happened the moment he popped up. I was like, oh, come on. Gotta love picking conflicting. He's gonna get. Just wait till he says, yeah, for real. Just wait. So you were born a girl, but now you're a boy? How does that make sense? I feel like Nightmare Balloon Boy wouldn't be quite transphobic. He just wouldn't understand, and he'd be like, whatever floats your boat, my guy. Or gal. Oh, that's a girl. Well, is it? What do they say they are? It's a simple lad. If they look like a girl, they're a girl. If they look like a boy, they're a boy. And that's what he says. I'm just whatever makes you happy. Just, don't force it on me. He sees boobs, he say girl. Yeah, I've seen some men with some pretty big boobs, though. I'm gonna regret that in a minute. Just what do you mean you're a man? You got the biggest boobs I've ever seen. Wow. They're called man boobs, or moops for short. That's what we call them, though.
Hello?
Moobs. Thing.
Does somebody need a
Just sounds like cow boobs. Those are called udders.
Does somebody need a My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Boobs.
Oh.
Oh, god dang it.
I guess you just couldn't survive 5 nights.
Why can't Nightmare...
3.
Sorry for interrupting you, Freddy. Why is he different than his cousin? Who is his cousin? Which cousin? BB? Ah. That is a good question.
Did you expect looking death in the eye?
Bro, I couldn't see. I couldn't tell I was looking at you. I was blind. Where you at? Yeah. He'd be like, you looked at me. And then I can't see where I'm looking. Well, you looked at me, that's all that matters. It's quite rude, you know, to stare at someone.
Hi.
You never get lost my way, old right? Ha 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 ha.
Endo, please. When did you pop up? Both of these are kind of bad, but that's fine. I can just. Why do I always look over at him? I think I have a death wish, chat. Just taunt. I'm not a very good taunter.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing?
I'm not very good.
I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about, the game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but, I've seen some of the stuff that
Woo! That scream was pitch perfect.
It was. It was pitch perfect, Bonnie. You did great. Amazing, Bonnie.
Here comes a new challenger.
No. What's that? Shadow Freddy. I hope it's not Shadow Freddy. I'm gonna cry if it is. I really do too. And that's why I don't mind letting him in usually. Kill me, please. I'd rather die than be stuck there. That's actually true. There's actually 3 fear responses. I think there's actually technically 4, but there's fight, flight, and freeze. I think there's a 3rd one, but I can't quite remember what it is. Man, pretty neat. Human psychology is really interesting. It seems like a fella you met at college you'd have a beer with. Yeah. Shadow Freddy, though, I hate him. But I love Mr. Hippo. I could listen to him all day.
A new irritation approaching.
To dance?
No. No. No, 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 no. Okay, wait, that was Ballora. That was Ballora. We're good. We're good. It's not... You know what? Come on in, bud.
Well, hey, didn't it fancy catching you here? You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you? Things going well?
No.
Thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. There's a stage name for that whole rockstar kid. But ever since he picked up that rockstar gig, he never really had time for any of his old friends or hanging out. And, you know, I was okay. However, the other day, he called me and asked, "Hey, Monty, I mean Hippo, you wanna catch up and go fishing?" Now, of course, I couldn't say no to that, so I packed my fishing gear, put it on the back of the truck, and I drive over to where he'd said to meet up, which was this old shack a couple counties over. Now, I don't know why he asked me to drive so far, but the old shack is stationed right next to this.
Oh, come on.
Didn't your boss ever warn you of the hooks?
No. He actually barely talked to me, and he promised me a steak dinner if I survived. He was like, talked to me a total of twice. 3 times. Once when I started working, then on my last night, and then again tonight.
Here comes a new
Yeah, steak dinner is a steak dinner. I ain't complaining. Oh, god dang it.
Flight sub protocol completed successfully.
Good job, Indo. Good job.
gonna get mud.
Oh, wow, dude.
Okay, I'm fine with this. Why do they have to make that sound? Oh, wow, dude.
Hello?
You know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things.
Well, it's over. And it's hat time.
Casket funeral, 'cause you are ugly.
You're one to talk, my guy. While ads are going, I'm gonna come back to the main menu and go take a painkiller, because my head is killing me. So I will be right back. Let me just do this. Go grab some water or whatever. We can continue talking right after this. Alright, chat, I'm back. Wait, who is BB's distant cousin? I already forgot. I also went to use the bathroom and check on dinner. We had tacos tonight, but I gotta heat up all my stuff, so I'll just wait till after we pick Kyle up from work. Oh, Phantom BB. Yeah, he's pretty dead. Still just as annoying though. Let me finish getting reset up real quick. Less insults, still annoying, yeah. Alright. I'm as set up as I'm gonna be. Actually, let me adjust my ponytail. Alright. Now I almost hit new game. Yeah, for real. Frick it, we've all.
Hey, chump, it's Amelia.
You're the boss.
Now, keep an eye on those balls, eh? They're shiny and worth a lot of gold coins. But they're also some real
Hey, I'll say the age-appropriate
I
drinks for
already
20
made a
bucks.
reservation
Put them in the
at this
computer
steakhouse,
CPU pool.
so you better make it out of there in one piece, eh? Don't be a stooge, and have a rotten night.
No, I think I'll have a wonderful night.
I want to get your pipes checked. Something tells me there's gas leak.
You're probably right, but I ain't gonna check.
This is pathetic. Here's a real challenge. Can you beat Frick Bears 3 while gifting someone a copy of Gimiko every half hour? Only then will you have my respect.
I would do that if I had the money.
Well, you're in here somewhere. Tacky.
Alright, here's a really cool challenge you can try. Beat the night with the audio muted, your monitor off, and the computer unplugged.
Right there.
Nobody pulls my strings.
But yeah, 6-year-olds get really creative with their insults. I was one of them. I don't remember any that I said, but I was horrible. Yeah. Why is there suddenly a gnat attacking me? My room is clean. I keep my room clean. And I, like, hardly ever bring food in here. So, I don't know why it's here, genuinely. It could be because of my window, because my window's a little freaked up. It's probably that, honestly. You speak from experience. I destroy those kids' egos. I'm like, oh, I don't know anything. Gives them an extremely complicated pre-calculus formula and tells them to solve it. Yeah, I I destroy them. I'm like, hey, yeah, solve this math problem. Or, oh yeah, what's a mitochondria? Like, I destroy them because I prove to them they know nothing. They think they know stuff. But then you start asking them questions. Questions that high schoolers know. Questions that, like, adults have to do. Like, how to file your taxes. You were just using their kitchen? Alright, easy. What temperature does chicken need to be in order to be considered safe to eat? Like, what's the internal temperature a piece of chicken has to be in order to be considered safe to eat? Start asking them the complex questions, even if it considers you are making cookies. So, did you use egg? If so, be like, same thing. What temperature does an egg need to be cooked at to be considered safe to eat? Or what happens if you add too much freaking sugar? Feed them raw egg, yes. Don't actually, unless it's a pasteurized egg. If it's an unpasteurized egg, do not. That might kill the poor child. But ask them, like, what happens if you add too much sugar or too much butter? Shell included? No, no. Just throw it at them. Just throw it at their face. Call it a late abortion. Oh, that's horrible.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Who's back? Chat? Chat, I don't know who's back. Who was that? Freddy with severe back problem. That doesn't quite help me.
Hey there. Isn't it fancy catching you here? You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken.
Shadow Freddy?
How's the job treating you? Things going well?
No.
Thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. There's a stage name for that whole rockstar gig. But, ever since he picked up that rockstar gig, he never really had time for, any of his old friends or hanging out. And, you know, I was okay with this. However, the other day, he called me and asked, "Hey, Monty, I'm a hippo. You wanna catch up and, go fishing?" Now, of course, I couldn't say no to that, so I packed my fishing gear. I put it on the back of the truck, and, I drive over to, where you tend to meet up, which was this old shack a couple counties over. Now, I don't know
it was
why you
him!
asked me to
It
do
was
this,
Springtrap!
But, the old shack was stationed right next to this old, pond, really big pond, and he'd stated that it was a good time for fishing. But I digress. So, I drive over.
Process complete.
I did.
Shutting down.
I swore a lot as a kid. I mean, my whole family swears a lot. My brother puts a swear word in almost every sentence, and if he can, he'll put 2 or more. At which age? Maybe like 4? For me, at least. But then around middle schoolish, I quit swearing. Which would be about 13, I think. Yeah. So from 4 to 13, I swore like my life depended on it. Of course, I'd have to eat soap if my parents caught me, but I liked soap. I would eat soap. But now, of course, as you can tell, I don't I don't swear at all. It's just not in me, like, to swear. I like to use more creative words. That's just a slower raw egg. It'll kill you eventually. Yeah, that's why I quit eating soap. But my insides felt clean.
We're only gonna do 5 nights of this? I guess it's not too many nights.
Yeah.
This is pathetic. Here's a real treat. Can you beat Frick Bears 3 while gifting someone a copy of Gimiko every half hour? Only then will you have
God dang it, I had to scratch my nose.
Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind.
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking...
You ever wondered how long it took me to record
And we being
all
at
these
Children's
lines?
Entertainment Restaurant.
I don't remember.
We'd,
but it was probably long.
I think,
You should be making these
the
schmucks
company
pay
should
extra.
branch into toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss, because looking at the children and seeing the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now.
Oh, God dang it.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, Rodney spits facts. I love Rodney. Oh, that's Bonnie. That's Withered Bonnie. That's Toilet Bonnie.
Hello? Bye-bye.
Yeah, the Spanish fella. Chica's probably about to roll up.
Does somebody need a hug? Tacky.
Hi.
Hello?
I realized.
I was looking for a new suit. I suppose you will have to do.
No, that's a bad Indo. Bad Indo. We do not go inside of people.
A new irritation.
Oh,
wow, dude.
Sparky!
Tacky.
Not right now, Sparky.
Bye-bye.
Man, this is rough.
I know you're in here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used Time to blow out the candles. Oh, come on. Bye-bye. Does somebody need a hug? My sensors aren't what they used to be.
No, Sparky!
Try to tell someone you died to me. They won't believe you.
I love you, Sparky. Man.
Here comes a new shot. Goes.
Pop goes! No! We are boned, chat. Oh, come on! What does that
Glad
mean?
to see you. You know, I was thinking recently. We being a children's entertainment restaurant, we'd, I think,
I couldn't find Pop Goes, so,
With that flashlight, you almost got me caught.
sorry, buddy. Sorry. I needed you to take me out because I couldn't find Pop Goes. You did a good job.
Alert! Incoming transmit. Want some help with that?
Help me, no!
Hello there. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. Hello?
They're both the kitty. We got two cats.
Hello there. Yo.
We got one that likes play and one that does not.
Hello there.
Sensors aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, speak their name and they shall appear.
man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently, and we being a children's entertainment restaurant, we'd, I think, the company should branch into, toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss. 'Cause, looking at the children and seeing the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed.
Party's just started.
Who was whispering in my ear?
Behold my true.
Oh my god. I hate that sound so much.
Hello?
God dang it.
You aren't anything your old skeleton anymore. Not when you have me. Ha 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 ha.
I love Endo so much. I think it's because of his like text-to-speech like voice. I find it adorable. I don't know.
Here comes a new challenger.
No!
Well, am I glad to see you? You know, I'd actually been thinking about it a lot recently. Specifically magic, because my buddy Orville, he's a magician. And there's a lot of argument in the world about the believability of magic, whether or not it can for me, magic is strange. I've heard about all sorts of things, all sorts of spiritual, strange subjects, like, pretty sure I've heard something about remnant being uttered here and there. But, that's here nor there. I don't really understand.
Yeah, I know.
That. What I do understand is card games. And card games have been getting popular recently. For example, I can't. It's something to do with magic, I believe. But been seeing some of the kids' older brothers and sisters playing in the big kid section of the restaurant. And I thought it was interesting. I had a closer look every once in a while, and they'd show me the ropes, and I gotta say, card.
Oh, I didn't hear Bonnie.
You all right?
Sorry, Benny. I forgot I cannot be flipping like that.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing. I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but you know, it's. I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine. Others such sorts. And sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? And in the halls of our restaurant and this company, you know? Fazbears and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a family restaurant for the kids and grown-ups alike.
Mangle!
Can't the fox have some privacy around here?
I've given you more than enough privacy. How about you leave the marionette alone, Yeah, Mr. Hippo doesn't like Fortnite confirmed. I mean, I can understand why I don't like Fortnite either, but that's a me thing. God dang it. I'm getting choked up. Someone doesn't like the fact that I don't like Fortnite and they're trying to kill me.
I like the shape you're on.
This is fine.
In here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
usualmente es la presa.
But, huh? Took him a while to kill me. Yeah, that's completely true. God! I clicked out again!
Does somebody need a hug? Oh, tacky.
Sorry, Mango.
If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things.
I like the shapes you're rocking.
Check this
Well, hey there. It's a catch you new.
Oh, it's over.
You know, it's been a while since we last.
My teeth, your face. Do the math.
What is the, like, longest we've lasted this night? It's been long enough to get 50 tokens. Because I want to get two death coins. First one that needs to go is Malhair. Second one needs to go 2.5 minutes. Dang. Hey, we made it halfway there at least. But the first one that needs to go, Malhair. Because he limits how much camera usage I can do. Second one that needs to go is the Phantoms. They're screwing me up. 2.5 minorities. Oh no.
It's gonna get much.
It's just legs. That's not good.
If I could just squeeze past here. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
It's a manufacturer error. That explains a lot. Alright, we're almost there. We just need 8 more. We're dead to Torchica. I forgot.
In with the old, out with the new.
Worst way to describe a child in an accurate way. Dang.
Can get much.
No! Everything's more expensive. Dang it.
This is the end of you.
Let's rock.
Give it a minute. Okay. I was about to click.
Oh my god, you're like so bad at this.
I am. 9 seconds. Okay, I can handle that.
I like the shape you're rocking.
Yeah. No refund, no business. That's what I always say. I opened it!
Outnumber you.
I should. I do want a child of an. Kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Whoever, just kill me, please. I do not want to deal with him.
No balloon unbursted, no butt unkicked.
I do want to have one because, of course, I want my family line to continue and I want the experience and everything. But I don't want one because I'm pretty intolerant to stress levels. I say as I do this. And yeah, I would be struggling a lot.
Can get
Where you at? Yeah, understandable. I hate babies. I'm a baby hater. They're ugly and disgusting, and I never want to see them, but yeah. This is bad. No! I literally just clicked it!
The box or wind up dead.
I had literally just clicked it. Yeah. It's very difficult. Foxy! Rude. Shoot, what camera was I on?
Aw, little baby wants your balloon. Here you go. Psych!
The joke's on you. I was only going to pop it in your face.
Behold my...
Goated?
Well, am I glad to see you? You know, I'd actually been thinking about it a lot recently. Specifically magic.
You never stood a chance, no bones about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually have a babysitting story from when I was helping a friend out babysit because she was getting paid to babysit someone's kids. And so she had me and my cousin go with her because we were all pretty good friends. I got stuck watching all three kids. There were two boys and a little girl. There were some rules we were told. My cousin and the friend sat in the living room the entire time watching TV while I tried to entertain all three kids. And I got in trouble because I let the little girl take the dog outside by herself whenever I told her to ask them to, like, go out there with her, considering I was watching the boys. I didn't see a penny of that because we agreed to split the money. I didn't see a penny of it. And it was really frustrating. Because, like, I got in trouble for watching all three kids and not being able to be in three places at once. Yeah. And they wonder why I quit talking to them. Because they treated me like trash. Absolute garbage. Oh, come on. I don't know. Like, I was doing all three jobs at once.
If I could just squeeze past here. Ugh, tacky. Hello? Bye-bye.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing... I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about, the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' missions and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but, you know, it's... I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine, you know, building block games and other such sorts. And there's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game or violent video games. It doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? And in the halls of our restaurant in this country.
Oh my God.
Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a family restaurant for kids and grown-ups alike. You know, it's a wonderful place to feel safe and not really think about it. I don't know, I just don't feel right about it. Well, anyway, speaking of concern for the children, have you seen the pizzas that they've been serving recently? I've been looking at the menu, and I actually went behind the kitchen to check it out. Some of the ingredients that have been there for a little longer than I think is safe, honestly.
I was clicking!
Got him.
Yeah, I was struggling. This is rough. Too much going on at once, I tell you. Man, doing this on lunatic difficulty is going to drive me up a wall. We might be there grinding for months, man.
A new irritation.
Oh, wow, dude.
Yeah! Sparky! Not right now, Mr. Hippo. Wow, dude. Yeah. My guy wasn't. God dang it. I don't care about you brushing your teeth and leave me alone.
I'm Mr. Chipper. I'm the beaver. Yeah.
At least he's not a new animatronic I actually got to deal with. How much? 25? Alright. I gotcha. What happened in the kitchen?
If I could just squeeze past here.
Sounds a bit rough.
Tacky.
Ready. You gotta be louder.
Done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Too crispy. I'm pretty good with eggs, actually. I'm actually pretty good with cooking in general. To be fair, I took 4 years of culinary. In one of those classes, I had to be specifically picked for. I mean, whenever you make a French omelet, one of the most notoriously difficult omelets to make, first try, I think that's bragging rights. Instant ramen's hard to mess up. You can cook it for too long and it becomes mush. Or you could cook it not long enough. Make an omelet and give it a mustache with like ketchup. I could do that. Now it's French, yeah. No, seriously though, look up how to make a French omelet. A lot of people make scrambled eggs first try. I did it first try though, with no practice. I don't know. It also uses an ungodly amount of butter. pretty alright. I put some, like, shredded cheese on mine, and it was pretty decent.
I know you're in here somewhere. Hello? I must be seeing things. Check this out. Oh, come on!
Yeah. I feel bad for my culinary teacher because she had to buy so much butter.
I know you're in here somewhere. Ugh, tacky.
Oh, god dang it, Foxy.
They won't be finding you in one piece.
Yeah, I know. At least it wasn't coming out of her pocket because she did it towards the beginning of the year. But yeah, needless to say, whenever I was using a stove eye that I could barely reach and I made it perfect first try, needless to say, I was the talk of the school for a day. Especially since no one else in my class made it right. They all made scrambled eggs. I think actually maybe one other person made it right, but it was a little in between scrambled eggs and the omelet. But I made it right first try, and yeah. Edible food. Back in 6th grade, I could make a pretty good scrambled egg and grilled cheese and instant noodles, but I couldn't cook much else. I didn't have an interest in cooking until high school, where I had to select an elective and I couldn't choose art because it was full. And so I was like, you know what, frick it, culinary. I need to learn eventually. And I decided I liked it and did one of the most difficult things in the entire school, because my school had it set up where you had to choose a career path and take 3 classes in said career path. And you could only take one per year. Well, you also had to get other points. It was a point system, and each class counted for a point for different sections. And there were career classes like digital art design, culinary arts, theater, and there were a few others I can't remember. Mechanics. There was more, I can't remember them. I dual careered, as they called it, because I took 2 careers while getting all my other points. Because you also had to take PE for 2 years. You had to have an elective, which is a non-required class like culinary or art or whatever. And you had to have a fine art. It's called being indecisive. Well, you had to choose because you cannot do more than 3. You had to do 2. Or it was preferred that you did one so that you would have more time for more classes you liked. I decided I like culinary, so I was going to multi-career in culinary arts and digital arts and design. And I do not regret it. Let's just say though, my digital arts and design teacher did not like me. because one, I goofed off for the majority of class, but still got my work done. And, oh, wait, it's ad time. I'll just keep yapping, and then we'll just sit here for a bit. But yeah, I would also bring food in. We were in computers, like in the computer lab. Food isn't allowed in the computer lab. But, I mean, if I make something in culinary, I'm gonna eat it. And so I would often bring whatever I made in culinary with me to digital arts, and she hated it. A vacuum cleaner. Well, we also made some kind of messy stuff like guacamole we made and salsa. And I remember one time we had to break down a chicken, and my partner was really queasy when looking at meat, so I had to do that all myself with a half dull knife, which sucked, but hey, I got it done. I did it like within 5 minutes. But the keyboards my digital arts teacher had, you could actually just unplug them and wash them. You could just spray them with a hose and hang them up to dry. She actually showed us the first year that we were in her class. But yeah, I loved a bunch of the stuff we made in culinary. We also did a lot of volunteer work, which was super cool. I remember one time in my third year where they had volunteered to make baked spaghetti for, I forgot what event it was, and we helped out with it, which was super cool, super fun. She also had two types of ovens. She had a conventional oven and God, what was it called? Baked spaghetti. Yeah, it's not as good as some would lead you to believe. You literally just take the noodles, cook them until they're soft enough to bend, put them in like a baking sheet. It's kind of like spaghetti cake. You just cook the noodles enough to where they'll bend and not break. Throw them in like a casserole dish, cover it in the sauce, and then cheese if you want, and then you throw it in the oven for a bit. It's literally baked spaghetti. It's lasagna with the wrong noodles. God, I want some lasagna now.
Behold my crew! Got you!
Yeah, lasagna, but a war crime to Italians. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Here comes a new
It's not too bad, honestly. I've had it a couple times. But it is not good as normal lasagna. Not lasagna, it's spaghetti.
Error in action number 1 of jump scare.
Sorry, buddy, I'm interrupting you. I hope not. I'm sure someone has made that a thing, though. I got quite a few of those. Yeah. Some things should never exist.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Mango, I clicked off. Apple juice and whiskey. My child-friendly alcohol beverage was the grape juice that my high school sold. Everyone everyone would get the grape juice and just give it to me. And I would come out of lunch with like 6 different grape juice containers. And see, the thing with my school was their drinks weren't always in date. So some of those grape juices were a bit fermented. Infinite grape juice exploit, yeah. But yeah, some of those grape juices were a little fermented. That's the closest to alcohol I've ever had, besides the whiskey my parents would rub on my gums when I started teething as a baby. Yeah, oh, I absolutely could have. Some people have. Well, the food wasn't expired, it was the milk particularly. The grape juice, I'm not sure about. I never checked an expiration date. But I've seen kids get literally clumps of milk. Like clumps in their milk. It was disgusting. I had it happen to me once, and oh my god, I almost threw up. But, yummy, yeah, chunky milk. Chunky chocolate milk. Absolutely scrumptious. With pizza, too? I'm about to die. Well, American schools are a bit notorious. Kill me.
I can take life just as
Alright, that's fine. Freshly made in quotations. Oh boy. Can't wait to hear those stories. Kinda hard to expire. Is it like a nutrient bar or something?
Well, hey there. Didn't fancy catching you here. You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you? Things going well? You know, thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. He's a stage name, Rockstar. But ever since he picked up that Rockstar gig, he never really had time for any of his old friends for hanging out. And, you know, I was okay. However, the other day, he called me and asked, "Hey, Monty, Hippo, you wanna catch up and go fishing?" Now, of course, I couldn't say no to that, so I packed my fishing gear. I put it on the back of the truck and I drive over to where he said to meet up. which was this old shack a couple counties over. Now, I don't know why he'd asked me to drive so far, but the old shack was stationed right next to this old pond.
God dang it.
Ouch. Sorry about that. Here, take a balloon for your troubles.
Oh, thank you. That was actually kind of nice. Thank you. But my school, my high school at least, they had a pizza line where they would have quote unquote freshly baked pizzas. That were like maybe the size of a hand. And um they'd of course have like cheese and pepperoni and meat lovers. And even the cheese pizza. The cheese pizza was covered in grease. I don't know how they got that much grease on a cheese pizza. I'm sorry I peeked. I keep peeking. But the rest of their food sucked, except for their meatball subs. So I would only eat the pizza. And I, by the end of the school year, was feeling absolutely horrendous. And it turns out I had had high cholesterol. Yeah, so much for healthy school lunches, am I right? And I remember my high school had to actually split into two. Because there were so many students in my high school that it got too crowded in between classes. So they took all of the ninth graders and moved them to their own separate school, which was an old middle school in which they built a new middle school. Dang, that sounds awesome. My school did not have healthy lunches at all. But my junior high or ninth grade academy, as they called it, on Fridays they would order Pizza Hut or Papa John's pizza. I can't remember. And they would only have so much. And if you didn't get there in time, tough luck. Dang, that sounds rough. My schools just they gave you quote healthy foods. The healthiest thing in there was the like limpy lettuce on the cold line, which no one wanted. It was disgusting. Man, I'm getting hungry. I might end stream early so I can eat early.
Behold my...
I'm awake.
I know that voice. Oh, it's Withered Freddy. Oh, we're boned. Aw, man. Mac and cheese sounds good right about now.
I know you're in here somewhere. I must be seeing things. I like the shape you're rocking.
just a night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing. I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about, the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And no...
Come on, get up! No sleeping on the job!
Okay, Bon Bon is quickly starting to become one of my favorite characters.
Behold my...
It's showtime!
Please no. Please no. Please no. No!
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently, and we being a children's entertainment restaurant, I think the company should branch into toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss, because looking at the children and seeing the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now and when me and Orville grew up back in the 40s. See, back then, safety standards were subpar. And this was made very obvious by a lot of sectors, but more importantly,
I could
children's
recommend
toys
some
were awfully
places.
strange. Now, I had a lot of arguments with Orville.
I
about
got
this kind of
confused.
stuff.
So many sounds.
Specifically, we had this toy set, and it was a weird, you know.
There's a lot of good
people
stuff on YouTube.
And they could afford all sorts of expensive doodads and doohickeys and dingamabobs and what. And we had this set that was specifically for playing with atoms. It was something with nuclear science. He was a big fan of this stuff. And you see, at first it sounds interesting because, you know, children love learning. Learning is one of the most wonderful things you can do. I love learning every day. I love sharing my stories because learning is just one of the most wonderful things.
Wasn't it the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bendingly cartoonish stuff you ever laid your eyes upon?
No, that would be Phone Geek.
Hello?
It just got worse. That's it. Who's gonna kill me immediately?
Aw, don't cry. Behold my...
Guess who's back?
Oh my god. A cooking channel I like is Binging with Babish. I like their videos a lot. God.
Just another to add to the tally.
I think that's the first time I've died to him. You know what, let me see. I ain't got too much more time, chat. I should honestly probably be wrapping it up. Nope, wrong thing. Yep, that's the first time I've died to him. I gotta die to all of these. Am I missing one? Alright, so I got Funtime Freddy. Funtime Foxy. Alright. Laura. Is it Baby? I think it might be Baby. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end for the night chat. I will be back on Tuesday. We're going to be trying to finish this up. And hopefully we can beat it Tuesday and get on with the other endings. I don't really have anything to announce, but I will see you all on Tuesday. Be safe. I love you all. Now we get on out of here. Bye bye.